Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Driven Wild. Today we are talking about this is better than 99.9% of financial advice on this app. Doordasher shares how he orders food and pays himself to pick it up. So I know that a lot of drivers don't end up using the apps for themselves because they know it's expensive. But I'm genuinely shocked that people can actually pick up their own orders. I know that if I ever order on Uber Eats, I almost never get my own order. I think I've gotten one time somebody I knew, and that's it. However, I have delivered to my own building more than once, which that was kind of fun. So with that said, I want to go over what is going on in this article, what this guy is saying, how it actually is, and everything in between. So with that said, let's get started. A DoorDash driver shared some unusual financial advice on TikTok. Order DoorDash as a customer and deliver it to yourself as a delivery driver. That seems kind of ridiculous to me, actually speaking. Well, first off, nothing on TikTok or any of these social media platforms is financial advice. It's not legal advice, not business advice. And please don't sue anybody for trying this out. But on the other hand, I don't know if that's actually 100% possible. Like, I don't think I've ever seen that. Now, if it is possible, I'd like to hear how he's doing it. Like, how are you putting yourself in that position? But it's definitely interesting to me. The Dasher named Simon Fraser on TikTok at Simon Fraser recently posted a video on the app explaining his life hack. As of Wednesday, the video went viral with about 232,000 views on TikTok. The things you do for content, huh? As usual, we will put the TikToker as well as his profile in the description so you can develop your own opinions on the subject. In the video, Fraser explains that he lives above a restaurant and also has Dash Pass, a DoorDash subscription service that offers unlimited free deliveries on orders over $12. Fraser says he orders DoorDash from the restaurant below him and then quickly logs into his Dasher app and accepts his own order. Then he walks down the stairs to pick up the order, and of course, as a Dasher, he gets paid to pick up the order. Plus, he doesn't have to pay for delivery because of his Dash Pass. Yeah, but there are other fees that you still have to pay for. Basically, you're getting a certain amount of discount. It's still gonna cost you the same amount. Let's say you chose not to tip, so you kind of guarantee that you're gonna be the one to pick up that order. You pay the upcharged items. You pay the service fees that they chose not to remove. You pay for the food. And then at the end of the day, you get $2.50. That doesn't make sense. And then I give myself a big tip, Fraser says in the video. First off, if you give yourself a big tip, you run the risk of another driver ending up taking it before you do. But, you know, that does seem like a decent idea. You'll know if DoorDash is stealing tips because you're the one tipping yourself. Free financial advice, he added in the video's caption. Great way to put yourself in a position to get sued, by the way. Literally erase that. Please do not do that to yourself. Because if somebody says, oh, I tried it and I ended up losing money from it, you're screwed. Some viewers appreciated the advice. Yes, this is better than 99.9% of the financial advice on this app, one viewer commented on the video. Financial advice is not typically found on an official level on any of these apps or social media platforms, but as far as financial tips, as far as some of the financial videos that you'll see on TikTok and on YouTube, there are much better options out there. This just seems the most sneaky and therefore is going to be more appealing to those people. Super genius, another viewer commented. Sounds like somebody doesn't know much about DoorDash if they believe that. Other viewers were skeptical though and pointed out potential flaws in Fraser's plan. Some said it would be more financially smart to just order the food directly from the restaurant. Yes! It's not like the DoorDash driver is getting paid for the value of the order. He's getting paid $2.50 base pay and whatever the tip is. This seems like a really dumb life hack that somebody decided to make a video on. And there's getting a lot of traction for it because, ooh, it seems so sneaky and funny and there's attention on it. It's these kind of videos that tick me off because if you ask any DoorDash driver, they know that the items themselves are upcharged. They know that there's an upcharge for the service service. And not to mention, DoorDash is not the type of company to give you your own orders, not to mention Uber Eats or Grubhub. Wouldn't it just be cheaper to not pay the DoorDash prices for the food? One user asked. Yes, they're probably making $1 on each item that you're ordering. So you're only getting $2.50 out of all of that. And let's say it's order 5 items, you're losing $2.50. And plus whatever the service fee is. Paying more in DoorDash upcharges than buying direct, probably. And a second user wrote. A third commented, wouldn't it be cheaper to order directly from the restaurant? I find DoorDash has too many fees added other than delivery. I feel like DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Grubhub are kind of in that same category where the fees on the food delivery apps are just insane. But that being said, it's also a luxury service, so it kind of makes sense that there are upcharges in that regard. Several other users question whether Fraser would have to pay taxes on the big tip he gives himself after picking up his food. If he's making more than $600 a year, then yes, basically you're giving more money to Uncle Sam. One commenter discouraged him from tipping himself through the Dasher app. Don't tip yourself on the app. You have to pay tax on that income. Tip yourself in cash if you must, they wrote. Yup, you would have to pay more in tax. But another thing is, let's say you do take a big tip and they don't send it to you first and they send it to another driver. Then you're giving away money to that other driver, so it's a net loss. This is my opinion. It's worth what you pay for it. None of you pay me. There you go. This seems like a really dumb idea. Like, honestly, I don't understand why anybody would fall for this. People saying that this is better than 99.9% of the financial advice on this app is either silly or is not familiar with all of the financial aspects of how this app operates and is not too financially literate in themselves. Now, that being said, is there a period of time where ordering on DoorDash is more financially responsible? Yes, if it actually is going to cost you more money to do something yourself rather than actually having somebody deliver it to you, then yes, that actually makes sense. However, most people aren't at that point financially yet. But also, this is a luxury service, so it's going to cost more in the long term. When people say, oh, I'm paying myself to pick up my own order, you're basically giving money to DoorDash and to a restaurant and to Uncle Sam just to make $2.50, and that's a net loss in the long term. Could that be a tax write-off? I mean, you could say it's market research, but not really. And let's say you did this for a restaurant that is further away from your home, let's say 3 miles away. Now you're losing money on gas and now you're losing money on mileage. Honestly, this isn't much of a life hack. This is capitalism at its finest. I say if you're going to order on DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Grubhub, let somebody else deliver it. Or if you're going to order from a restaurant, just get it yourself so that way you end up saving money. Assuming that it's not going to cost you money to step away from whatever you're doing. Or there's no promotion either. If you're on Dash Pass or Uber One or something like that, you're probably going to have a fair amount of opportunities to end up saving money. I know that on Uber Eats, they are sending a lot of 40% off orders, 50% off orders, 60% off order promotions, so that way you end up saving a lot on the actual value of the order. Nevertheless, I think it was a creative try on his part, but I don't think it's a financially responsible thing to do. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!